Good morning. Welcome to the Art of Being Favi. I'm your host, Favi Marti. On today's episode, I'd like to talk to you guys about life's curveballs. Specifically, some of the ones that I've been facing over the last couple of weeks. Now, some of you might have noticed that I only posted one video last week instead of my usual two. So what happened?
Favi, I thought you were going to post twice a week and tell us and warn us if you weren't going to post or if something bad happened.
So for the last 2 weeks, I've been sleeping in pretty much a storage room where I record my videos at now. It hasn't been the most ideal place, but it's also been very uninspiring for me. And you might be, well, like, Favi, obviously you can record in your car. You're doing it right now. What's the deal with that? Well, there's been a few other things that have come across that have kind of kept me in a funk. And yeah, I know I talk about all this positive stuff and trying to help people be a happier person. And at least for me, I don't know, maybe other people are different, but at least for me, I've noticed that whenever I practice good habits, I start to go up and then I kind of level off. I might go down a little bit if I don't practice, but I'm not at my normal baseline where I originally started. And then I'll start up again, and then I don't know if I'm cutting out of frame. I'm talking to a GoPro right now, so I don't know where where my frame ends. And then I go up a little bit, and then I level off, and then I stop practicing for a little while, and then I come down a little bit. But the thing is that it's a gradual process. Every time that I do a little bit more, I get a little bit better. And I never completely go all the way down to where I was at. Where I was at 10 years ago is a world of difference from where I am at now. And that includes all the little setbacks, all the little BS that I've faced in my life that's kind of brought me down, and then I've kind of pushed back up. I'm sorry. I got the AC going. It's not terribly hot outside, but there's a lot of mosquitoes where I'm at right now. So just not trying to get bit up. So over the last couple of weeks, I've had a ton of construction noise just from them tearing apart the bathroom and then installing everything brand new. It's definitely made things challenging for me. The new location where I was recording at to try to make things a little quieter didn't really help as far as the noise from construction. It's still pretty freaking loud. I've spent a lot of time over the last couple of weeks just reflecting on myself, what it is that's motivating me to do these videos. So the last 2 weeks I've had some time to reflect on which direction I want to go with this channel, and I've come to the conclusion that I'm just going to make videos that are authentic to me. They might not be all a part of whatever particular box you want to put me into, but everything's going to be authentically me. It's going to be stuff that inspires me, because I feel that if I can inspire myself, that translates over in video, and you'll see that inspiration. You'll be inspired by me being inspired, if that makes sense. So one of the main things I've been working on over the last 2 weeks, since I haven't really been inspired to do videos because I've been in cramped quarters, and it's just, everything was just kind of a mess. I got a little overwhelmed, to be honest with you guys. One of the main things that I've been working on is just practicing the breathing exercise that I've referenced in previous videos. I'll go ahead and link that up here somewhere. And it's just a breathing exercise to help you to feel your emotions and feel all that energy. That's pretty much all emotions are, is they're a form of energy. And if you try to avoid them, if you try to shove them away inside, you're basically trapping a bunch of energy, and that can have lots of adverse effects on you. So I've been working on that a lot. One slightly different change to that is I've been looking at sections of my life that I'm not completely fulfilled with. For example, my health, my weight, which I've come to realize that it's actually just, it's a way for me to push away from even the thought of being in a relationship. For those of you that don't know, I had an ex-girlfriend who got killed by a drunk driver about 7 years ago. And so, yeah, you know, I've messed around with, but nothing serious. There is one girl that I'm really interested in that I would love to be in a relationship with, but I guess the timing isn't right now. So we'll see what that brings in the future. But for right now, I want to work on myself. Anyways, so I've been working on this breathing technique, and it's one of those things where it's allowing me to let go of a lot of pent-up energy that I didn't realize I had, a lot of negative feelings that I had. Thankfully, I think tomorrow is going to be the last day that they're working on the bathroom. It's just about done, so no more construction noise. I can go back to my old setup, but who knows, I might like doing this better. I've learned a few lessons over the last couple of weeks, and I think that those lessons are: one, I need to get more comfortable filming in other locations, just as backups. Not necessarily that I'll completely film in different locations, although that's something that I can definitely explore in the future. I want to become the best YouTuber that I can, and most importantly, I want to help as many people as I can. And in order to do that, I need to be consistent. So I'm trying to be as consistent as I possibly can, and I'm hoping that I put the proper systems in place so that disruption like this doesn't really happen again. I mean, it was just one video, but yeah, the second lesson that I've learned is that I need to be more consistent in allowing myself to feel the emotions that stop me from being creative versus trying to brush them off. Every time I do a video, I'm a little bit uncomfortable because I don't like being in front of cameras. Which is kind of weird because I'm doing a YouTube channel, I know. The reason I do it, other than to help people out, is because I feel like it's helping me to get out of my shell. That's not to say that I'm not a really outgoing person in real life. I usually am, but if I don't know you, I really won't talk to you. And if we're not the best of friends, I'm not going to share a lot of intimate details about my life, which is weird because I'm putting a lot of this stuff out here for you guys to watch. So I feel like that's helping me grow as a person. It's helping me to become more open. The third thing that I've learned as a result of this is that I needed to get really focused on the reason why I genuinely want to have this channel. Now, yes, part of it is to help other people out, and part of it is for me to grow. But the main question is,
Favi, why do you want to have a YouTube channel?
And the reason I've come up with is because it makes me happy. I know it sounds so simple and maybe a bit shallow, but to me, you gotta realize I'm not the type of person that usually does things just because they make me happy. But this is genuinely something that I enjoy doing. Anyway, I gotta head to work right now, so I hope this short video makes sense. So I'll see you guys around, and I'll see you on the next one. All right, bye.